there is one area of improvement though.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is, so when I asked you about the story, so you could I could feel that all those details were getting kind of mixed up in your head.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So what was happening is you were not able to structure it.
Yeah, games.
Uh
And
huh.
one was Everyday Heroes, I think.
Okay. So do you want to talk about everyday heroes?
I think we can go for it.
All right. So who do you think are the everyday
Good evening.
heroes? How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. What about you?
I'm also doing great. Thank you.
That's good
Uh,
to hear.
huh?
That's good to hear.
All right. It's good to hear. Yeah. Okay. Um. So where are you from?
I'm from the city of Bhilai in the state of Chhattisgarh.
All right. Very interesting. Why does your name have an extra R?
I have no idea. My mom told me that my mom actually told me that I should add some extra letters in there, and I was like, okay, no issue. So we added them.
Okay. Interesting. All right. So you've been on the platform for quite some time.
Yeah. And one more thing I'd like to tell you about my name that actually my mom is a little bit interested in occult science and numerology and all those things, and I think maybe that is one reason that she added this the double R and double I in my name.
So you have two names basically.
Yeah, I think yeah you can say so, but I don't really use the single R and single I one. I just use this everywhere.
Which one do people call you by?
I think the pronunciation is the same. It's
Yeah.
Arundhati, but so they call me Arundhati only. But sometimes when people are writing my name, they're not aware that it is double R and double I. But then I just correct them, and then they write the double R and double I one.
All right. No, so you are only called by the name Arundhati, not Roktima.
No,
Okay.
but
Although Roktima
sometimes
itself is a very beautiful name.
my teachers think that Roktima is also my name, so they sometimes call me Roktima or Arundhati, but it's actually just Arundhati.
I see. Okay. But although Roktima itself is a very beautiful name by itself.
Yeah, actually, it's my mother's name. She added her name after
All
from
right.
my surname.
Wow. That's a very interesting thing. I mean, Russians do this.
Oh,
Yes, Russians have, no, they generally have, they are patrilineal.
hmm.
What is that word again? So their children are carry the name of their father.
Oh,
Yeah. So in that way, this is matrilineal because you're carrying the name of your mother.
yeah.
All right. So have you had a chance to go through the topic?
Yeah, actually, but there was a glitch today. Actually, this is supposed to be my 110th session, but it is showing 109. For the
Uh-huh.
109th session, the session notes were about games, and I've
Hmm.
already talked about games in my previous session.
All
So
right.
I'm not sure which is my actual session this today.
Well, you can make it anything since this is a free session in some ways. You can talk about anything you want.
So I actually have two notes today. I got two session notes. That one was games and
Uh-huh.
one was everyday heroes, I think.
Okay. So do you want to talk about everyday heroes?
I think we can go for it.
All right. So who do you think are the everyday heroes?
So everyday heroes can be anyone who works hard and is a necessary part of the society. It can be anyone. It can be our housemate. It can be our sweeper or anyone. Because if they don't do their works, we'll be in trouble. We'll not have our house clean. We'll be in a mess. You can say. So they are
Yes.
very important. They play a lot of important roles in our life. So they can be anyone. Our housemate,
Mhm.
our sweeper, the police, maybe. anyone that works hard and is necessary for our life.
Mm-hmm. Mm, what do you think about their status in society then?
Status in society. So our society has a lot of these problems with status because the people who are poor and earn less or do some tasks like who are, you can say, laborers and everyone, they are considered as very low, of low status, but that is a
Mm-hmm.
very awful way of our society. Status system is just not good.
Right. What kind of if you were to become an everyday hero, what kind of an everyday hero would you like to become?
Hmm, let me think. I could be anyone because everyone is an everyday hero for some person or the other. I could be anyone, but let me think. What would I like being? Hmm,
Yeah. What are your
maybe
strengths?
I think speaking is one of my strengths and communicating. I think I could become an air hostess, maybe,
Okay.
because they
Uh,
help us a lot in airplanes because we don't whenever we need any assistant, they help us a lot in airplanes, so they are kind of our heroes, aren't they?
yeah, true that.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a particular airline in mind? Can you think of one?
Maybe Indigo, because that is a really popular name and Indigo airline services are amazing.
Right, they are.
Hmm.
Um, do you also like to travel? Since you said air hostess, do you like to travel?
I love to travel, but when I travel with on airplanes, my ears, they just get blocked or something, and I don't like that feeling. So I mean,
Yes.
I love traveling, but the whole process of getting into an airplane or getting to a station or anywhere, it's tiresome.
Right. Yeah, that can be tiresome, but what about, but that's the fastest way to get from one place to another.
Yeah,
Otherwise, you'd be spending many, many days on the road.
yeah.
So even with that discomfort of your ears getting blocked out or something, I feel that too. Uh, yeah, but that's a little pain that you have to take in for to save time.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have any particular destination in mind? Are there certain destinations that you know think about a lot?
I mean, I would love to travel to Europe someday. I have this destination, either Switzerland or Sweden, maybe. I would love to go there. That is a destination that I really want to visit.
Okay. Do you know of the places in Switzerland and Sweden?
Not really, I don't know the places, but the main reason I want to go there is because of the scenery and everything. Because I have read about it a lot and also seen pictures about how beautiful the area is, how beautiful everything is, how beautiful the scene is. It's amazing. I want to visit there.
Yeah. In fact, I think that is true for most of the Nordic countries,
Yeah, I
whether
think so.
it be Sweden, Denmark, uh, what is the other one? Finland.
Finland, yeah. We also have Norway, I think that is one.
Yeah, Norway, right, Norway. That's the one I was looking for. Okay. Um, okay, so what are the other things that you are taken interest in?
Okay, so I love to sing and also play the keyboard. I love that. I do that a lot.
You love?
I love playing the keyboard, the piano.
Uh-huh. Oh, great. So, as in the piano.
Yeah, not exactly the piano. I have a keyboard that I play a lot.
Okay. So, uh, what kind of tunes do you like playing the most?
I love classical music. Maybe I love to play Mozart and Beethoven and everything like that.
Which ones?
I have this favorite piece like Furlies. We have Moonlight Sonata. I love all of that.
Uh-huh. Okay. Uh, have you heard the seventh and the ninth?
I don't think so.
Symphonies, the
No,
Beethoven
I
symphony.
haven't heard the symphonies.
Okay, that takes a little more patience actually. They are about half an hour long, half an hour, 40 minutes.
Oh.
But it's well worth it. Those 40 minutes are well worth it.
Mm.
So since you like classical music, you might just want to give it a try.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you like reading books?
Yes, I love reading books.
Great. So what is the last book that you read?
I was reading this Agatha Christie book, I think, and then there were none. This was the name of the book.
Okay. Can you tell me the story?
Okay, so there are 10 people in this story. There are 10 characters, and they go to an island and they spend their time there. And but suddenly, they started getting murdered by someone one by one. And
Mm-hmm.
at the end, it's like this whole mystery thriller genre. And at the end, the murderer is revealed, and it was one of the 10 persons, and it was this whole story about the murder mystery and everything. It was a great book.
All right. Um, have you read other stories, or is this the only one? I'm sure you've read others.
I
Agatha
have
Christie?
read a lot of other books, but not of Agatha Christie. This is my first book of Agatha Christie.
Oh, this is your first book. All right. So this is like your introduction to a whole new world.
Oh yeah, I mean I have read other books, but by other authors, not by Agatha Christie.
Yeah. So if you continue to, I mean, Agatha Christie has written so many books. It's hard to finish all of her books. Let's be
Yeah.
honest. Yeah, but yeah, if you liked, then there were none. There is plenty of where that came from.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. What about movies?
I'm not really that fond of movies. I don't really like watching movies, but earlier, like 2, 3 years back, I loved watching movies. But now I'm not that fond of it.
Why is that?
I think I just got bored of watching movies. I mean, just sitting in front of the TV for 2 to 3 hours is just tiresome.
Did this happen during the pandemic?
I think so, yeah.
Probably. Yes. If you do too much, like too much of a good thing is bad.
Yeah.
All right. So what made you join this platform?
Hmm. Okay, so when I joined Clapingo, I was not really good at my spoken skills. I used to get stuck a lot, and
Mm-hmm.
that's the reason I joined this. And I found about Clapingo from a YouTube video, I think, and I got interested in it. So I took a trial session, a demo session, and I enjoyed it. So I started doing Clapingo. That was great.
Okay. And so since this is already your 110th class, how would you say that how has your journey been? Where did you start, and where do you see yourself right now?
Okay, so when I watched my previous videos, my recordings, I feel that I was very nervous back then, but I think I have improved that nervousness, and I've gotten rid of it, kind of. So yeah, I've
Mm-hmm.
improved in that way, and also I have learned how to express myself more clearly, because earlier I wasn't able to do it that nicely. I mean, I used to get stuck. I used to like take a lot of time to just think and translate from Hindi to English. But now I
Mm-hmm.
think I'm able to express myself in a more clear way or in a better way.
Absolutely. So yeah, that is why I wanted to know. Uh, Great. So you are a very confident young lady, and you are an excellent speaker. Uh, just keep doing what you're doing, and I'm sure you will be fine. Um, there is one area of improvement though.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is, so when I asked you about the story, so you could I could feel that all those details were getting kind of mixed up in your head.
Yeah, I think so. Mm.
Yeah. So what was happening is you were not able to structure it.
Yeah.
right? So
Mhm.
that is something that you can maybe work on going forward,
Okay. Okay.
because good storytelling skills is a very good skill to have.
Yeah, I mean, storytelling is very nice because whenever someone asks you to explain what happened, storytelling skills can be very useful in that case.
Very useful, very useful. You have a lot of time, you can learn it, and I'm sure you can learn it.
Okay.
Okay, so take care. It was lovely meeting you. I hope that I
It
get to
was
see
an
you in
amazing
a future
session.
session. Sorry.
It was an amazing session.
All right, good to know that. Really good to know that. So yeah, I hope that I get to see you in another session sometime in the future.
Okay, that would be
All right.
amazing.
All right. Take care. So Arundhati, right?
Yeah,
Arundhati. Arun.
Arundhati.
Okay. So take care, Arundhati, and have a good evening.
Same to you.
Bye.
Bye bye.